Yeah, there's one scene. There's the one scene where the president's saying, "Hey, this is our Independence Day." We actually filmed that like 8 different segments, and so like you're with everyone would all stand over here and they'd film, and then we'd all move over and change costumes,
Yeah.
uniforms, and they'd film us here, and then we'd film here. So in that one scene, I'm like a pilot, and then I'm like a Secret Service agent, and then another time I was like a medic, and another one I'm just a flight crew, another one I'm a Marine. So it's like I'm at 8 different things. So it was kind of weird because it was like going back and being in the military, but at the same time I'm making a movie. It was kind of weird. I fixed Will Smith's salute.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because there was when we were filming scenes with him, and he had his thumb drop down, which drove me crazy every time I saw it. And I was just like, look, I don't care. Because it tells don't speak to them unless they speak to you. The big important people.
Yep.
And finally, it just drove me nuts. I just, hey, Will, can I make a recommendation? Do you fix your salute? He goes, what? And no one had told him.
Right.
No one had told him. I said, you dropped your thumb and it looks ridiculous. The military guy.
Oh man.
You're trying to pick your nose? What are you doing?
How do you take that?
He thought it was pretty cool that I was a Marine, that I actually, I was the only guy in the whole group that had actually been in the military.
Right.
And so when I told him, hey, get your thumb up there.
Yeah.
He respected it, but it was fun. I think the thing I mostly liked about my experience with the military was having that sense of discipline. And now I had to realize that I was able to be disciplined when someone else was in charge.
Right.
Very easily. But now when you're in charge, it's like, okay, well, what am I doing? Well, you just got to give yourself a mission. Give yourself a mission plan. For me, it was to be an actor. And so I started just focusing everything on just doing that and looking for opportunities to do that. And then eventually my wife kept pushing me to do stand-up. She's like, you're more in control with your career if you're a stand-up than if you're an actor. Because an actor, you're always looking to fit into somebody else's plan.
Gotcha.
Whereas as a stand-up, you're